Last class, we have seen how to write class, what are the naming conventions, how to write, way to write everything, isn't it? Now let us start writing a class. Yeah. But before we do that, quick recap, isn't it? What needs to be done? How to identify a class? Anything
we recognize in this world can be considered as a class.
that we recognize in this world, in the world, can be considered as a class. Class consists of what?
We data members and member
Class consists of data members and member methods. Now the point is how to identify data members.
Features used to identify the class.
Features used to
Identify the class
or
Other class.
distinguish it from
other classes.
other classes. This will become data member. How many categories of member methods?
Four.
What are these?
Create, input, process or action,
output.
Create, input,
Process
or actions,
or action.
output.
No. Good. What are the principles now? How, what to create, what to input, what to process, and what to output? What is the principle here?
Create data member.
Every member method must provide service to
data member.
data. That is why they exist. Everything comes by a principle, isn't it? Whatever is recognized in this world will become class. Whatever features we use to identify them will become data members. And to create those data members, to input those data members, to process the data members, and to output the data members, we have to write member methods. Otherwise, no point in writing those member methods. So this is how they come. Now, finally, syntax. How to write a class? What is the syntax to write a class?
As class name.
Class name.
Class name.
Okay.
As per naming convention, how should this look? Every word, first letter, uppercase. The rest all lowercase. Okay. Then next what? What is the syntax to write?
Data. Member.
What is the syntax? Data type, name. How many? Yeah. So how many data members we can have?
Multiple.
Multiple, as many as needed, isn't it? Then how to write
హలో
member methods?
హలో
చెప్పండి.
ఓటీపీ చెప్పండి వచ్చింది మీకు
65
ఓకే
92
ఓకే
18.
18 మీకు ఆ ఓటీపీలో చూపించారు రిఫండ్ అమౌంట్ ఎంతో కూడా
అవునండి, వచ్చింది.
7,260 రూపీస్ రిఫండ్ అమౌంట్ అని చూపించాడు.
ఓకే అండి.
ఓకే సార్ ఇంకోటి కూడా ఇంకా 2 వస్తాయి చెప్పారు మీరు.
ఓకే అండి, లైన్ లో ఉంటాం.
అవును సార్ చెప్పారు సార్.
Yeah. So member methods. How many categories of member methods we have?
Or
Create,
input,
input,
Process.
process or option.
Election.
శేఖర్ రియా వరుణ్ మీరే కదా?
మావేనండి.
శేఖర్ వరుణ్ రియా
మావే.
Output.
Output.
Action and output.
Output.
చెప్పండి సార్.
63
ఓకే
82
82
21.
21. ఓకే సార్ ఇంకొకటి వస్తుంది సార్ ఉండండి.
So these are the data members, member methods. How to write any member method? How to write any member method? Return type, method name, list and sequence of
Right.
input
Mhm.
declarations. And then what will it consist of?
పి రామారావు, పి సత్యవతి, పి పద్మ మీరే కదా సార్?
Samadhana.
చెప్పండి సార్.
Oh, 61
ఓకే
83
83
72.
72. ఓకే డన్ సార్.
Right.
అన్నిటికీ 7,260 లెక్క 3 పీసెస్ మొత్తం
Right.
ఈ అమౌంట్స్ మీకు వస్తాయి.
Right.
ఆన్వర్డ్ వాడు చేసి పంపించాలి మాకు క్యాన్సిల్.
Okay అండి.
ఓకే అన్ని రాగానే ఒకేసారి పంపించమంటారా మరి?
బెస్ట్ కదండి.
ఓకే సార్. ఓకే
రైట్ అండి, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
So what will it have here? Set of statements. What will they do? Perform the task. In create, it will be create task. In input, it will be input task. In process, it will be processing task. And in output, it will be output task. All work this way. Along with this, we need to add comments also, isn't it? Comments are important. Everything is important. That's all. This is how it works. This is what we need to write. This is how you'll keep writing. This part is of which feature in object-oriented programming? Object-oriented programming has how many features?
4.
4 features. So what we have done now comes under which feature?
Encapsulation.
Yeah,
Encapsulation.
good. Good. This comes under encapsulation. This part comes under encapsulation. Binding of programming elements into a single unit.
Single unit.
These data members itself are features. Yeah. This itself is data. And when it comes to member methods, this is the
Behavior.
So features and behaviors, blueprint of real world existence, user defined data type. Now this class name becomes the new data type. Class name becomes the new data type, user defined data type. Class name becomes the new data type. Whatever we created, that's going to become the new data type. Now, this is encapsulation. Along with encapsulation, second feature. What is the second feature, if you can remember? What is it?
Abstraction.
Second feature is abstraction. What is this abstraction?
Levels of hiding of programming elements that
Good,
are encapsulated.
good. So, levels of hiding the programming
Programming elements
elements, which are
which are encapsulated.
encapsulated. If they are not encapsulated, I can't have I can't have I can't have abstraction. Not possible. Yeah, it is not possible. And how many levels of hiding are there in Apex? As far our principles are concerned, there are 4 levels of hiding in Apex. This can change from language to language. Some languages support 2, some languages support 3, some support 4, some support 5. Depends what the language actually wants to achieve. So this can vary. But more or less concept will be same. Only your levels of hiding is different. But concept is same, it has to hide, that's all. So in Apex, what are these 4 levels of hiding? First one, it is private. Yeah, as per levels of hiding. First one is private. These are given to whom? Programming elements. Other name given for programming elements is members only, isn't it? Family members, club members, team members. Now these are class members.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, members means data members, member methods. Data member methods are nothing but programming elements, isn't it? So private, you can call them as members or programming elements, whatever it is, both are same. Members or programming elements with this abstraction are visible and accessible only within the encapsulation. Yeah. Members or programming elements with this abstraction are visible and accessible only within the encapsulation. So this is our encapsulation. So members with this abstraction will be accessible and they're visible only here. Something like people have pet name at home, nicknames, pet names. So this nickname is accessible, visible where? Only within the family. So something similar. Second one, after private, we have protected. Next is protected. Members with this abstraction are visible and accessible, within the encapsulation or related encapsulation. In the current encapsulation, and also in related encapsulations. within the encapsulation and also in related encapsulations. That is protected. Now visibility is increasing, isn't it? Levels of hiding. Third one is public. Yeah, third one is public. Members with this abstraction are visible and accessible throughout the org. Salesforce belongs to organization, not individual users, isn't it? Members with this abstraction are visible and accessible throughout the organization. And last one, we have global. Members with this abstraction are visible and accessible throughout Salesforce. Yeah, they're visible and accessible throughout Salesforce. Yeah, visible and accessible throughout Salesforce. So levels of hiding, 4 levels. Private, protected, public, and global. Four levels of hiding. Now, this is the definition for it, isn't it? What is it? We understood. Now, again, everything should go as per principle. What is the principle? If you remember, initially, we started object-oriented programming with this principle. As per object-oriented programming principle, what happens? Where is the dabba of the box which we have drawn in the beginning? Yeah. If you check this, or we checked in our PPT.
Data instructions.
Yeah, when we checked object-oriented programming principle,
Hidden exposed.
what should happen to data in object-oriented programming? Hidden.
Exposed. Yeah.
What should happen to instructions? Exposed. So as per object-oriented programming principle, data must be hidden. And instructions must be exposed. Data means features, data members. Instructions means behaviors, member methods. So data members, member method. So data must be hidden. So to hide, what is the best thing we can have? To hide, we will make it private. And to expose, better ways, public. Everything, let it work in one org, isn't it? So data must be private and member methods must be public. Now, syntax, where to write? Just write it before the member. Yeah, write it before the member. So which member? I have data member. How to write data member? What is the syntax to write data member? Data type, name. So that data must be private. And member method must be public. Write it before the member, that's all. Simple. This is how it works. So if you have multiple methods, write it before them. This is how it works. Private, public. Write it before your member, that's all. This is how encapsulation abstraction come into the picture. This is how every token comes into the picture. Just like that, nothing came. Everything is because of syntax and principles. No syntax, no principles, nothing will come here. Yeah. No syntax, no principles, nothing is going to come here. Simple. So this is all about our coding, what we are going to write. Now with all these naming conventions, syntax, principles, everything. Yeah. With comments, indentation, naming convention, everything. How to write, where to write. So now let's start writing some code. Where to write, we all know. Set up, build, develop Apex class and click new here. Now let's try to write a class for which one? There should be something meaningful what we write. So let's try to write a class for some business, because Salesforce we use it for business. So let's try to write a class for bank account. Yeah, let's try to write it for a bank account. So how to write? Yeah. We'll write the question, create the class. Which class? Bank account class. Okay. So what is the syntax to create a class?
Lowercase c class name bank account. Space. Open bracket.
The syntax is class,
Class
class,
name.
one flower bracket, and then finally close the flower bracket. isn't it?
Hmm.
So let's write class is a keyword. So we write keyword as it is. Class name is an identifier.
Yes, sir.
What name we want to give here?
Bank account.
Bank account. This is okay. But the thing is, we should write it according to naming convention. As per naming convention,
B should be capital.
every word first letter has to be uppercase.
Yep.
Bank account.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it is bank account. Open flower bracket. And always mark end also, so that you will know that class has ended. Yeah. So after writing code, generally what happens is we will try to write everything inside it. Yeah, we will try to write everything inside the class, and at the end, we want to save the class. When you try to do it that way, a lot of mistakes can take place. A lot of errors can come when you write a code. Then all those errors will come at once. Then it becomes challenging to address each of those, isn't it? Problems will come when we are writing. So what to do is, line by line, you keep saving the code. Generally, what happens in Apex is, the moment you save the code, it is translated. Yeah. The moment we save the code, it is translated. If your code is correct, then only it will save it. Otherwise, it will not save it. Other languages, this does not happen. The reason here is, your code is getting saved on the cloud. On the cloud means with whom? With Salesforce. And you're writing wrong data, wrong code. Why should Salesforce save all those things? So Salesforce will save our data only if it is, or our programs, only when it is correct. If the programs are not correct, why will it store? No point, isn't it? So that's the thing here. So how to save? You have two options, save and quick save. When to go with which one? You want to save and leave this page, you use save. You want to save and continue the program, then you will use quick save. Yeah. So every line after completing, we want to save. Then better we will use quick save, because we have to continue coding. Finally, when you want to leave this page and go, entire coding is over, then you go for save. So let's click quick save. You can see, oh, it gave error. Compile error. Top level must be public or global. It is saying this class that which you are writing must be either public or global. That means this class can be used inside Salesforce or inside the org. Where should this class be used? We are saying this class must be used in org. This class, whatever we are writing, is meant for this organization. Over, quick save. Now again, I click quick save, that error goes. One good thing about Apex is, at a time it will show only one error. Yeah. At a time it shows only one error, then it is easy to manage. Yeah. when you get one error at a time, it is always easy to manage. So error by error, you can keep fixing, but of course, here only one error. After that, no more errors. What should class consist of? What should class consist of?
Data members
Member method.
and member methods.
Data members, member methods. What is the syntax to write data members?
Data
Yeah. What is the syntax? Data type, name.
name.
What is the syntax to write member method?
Return type,
Method name.
return type, method name.
Okay. Return type,
Method name
method name,
followed by
list and sequence of input declarations, separated by
Statements.
comma, enclosed in.
level.
So all
Statements.
this, because it is going up to multiple lines. We will use multi-line comment. You have single line comment and we have multi-line comment, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
This is how you have to write. This way, how many categories of methods we have to write? How many categories will be there?
4.
4. What are these?
Create,
Input, process,
Input,
or output.
process, output,
Create,
input,
input,
Process or action.
process or action,
and output.
and finally you have output. Syntax is same. Syntax for any kind of method is same. That's all. This is encapsulation. What should be the abstraction?
Public data type name.
Data members must be
Hidden.
hidden. And member methods must be
Exposed.
Post.
exposed. So what to write for data members? What abstraction level to be given?
Private.
Private. What abstraction for member methods?
Public.
Public. That's all. Simple. This is how it works. Okay, good. So this part clear, everyone? Whatever we wrote is all comments. So comments can never give any errors. So close the code. But with basic understanding itself, how many lines of code you have written? Basically, if you check also. So without knowing what programming to write, what it is, by understanding syntax principles, you have 21 lines of code, which you can use to start writing further programs. Yeah. Now, how to identify data members? Features used for which purpose?
Recognizing.
How do you recognize a bank account? What are the features of bank account? In this real world, how is your account recognized?
Account
By
number.
account number.
Okay.
Account number.
First, we will list the features. What all features?
Account number.
Account number.
Account number.
Account holder name.
Name.
Okay. Account holder name. Good.
IFSC code.
IFSC code.
Okay.
Customer ID.
What is it? Customer availability.
ID.
Okay.
Branch name.
Branch name. What else?
Branch code.
Then what is IFSC code?
Address.
Address. Okay.
Phone number.
Whose phone number?
Account holder's phone number.
Account holder's phone number. Okay. Okay.
Account type.
Account type.
Okay. What else? What else?
Maybe photo also required.
Surinder?
Photo also required, right? Picture.
Photo. Okay. What else? What else, Manvir? What else is needed?
Mail ID.
Mail ID you will take. Okay. Monica, what else?
Identification.
ID proof.
ID proof. Okay. Good.
Bank name.
Bank name. Without knowing bank, how will you create bank account? Okay, bank name. Good. What else?
PAN code.
Okay. All KYC details will come in that, isn't it? Deepti, what else you will take?
Address proof like Aadhaar card.
Okay.
PAN
address.
card.
Okay. Harsha, what else is needed?
I guess these details are enough.
These are enough. Harsha, you are married or bachelor?
Married.
Before elections, you were married. Post elections also, same status.
After marriage, status will be changed.
Could be father name or a husband name.
Okay. Okay. No, I'm asking about Harsha.
Marital status.
Before election, after election, status same or changed?
It's same.
Same. Okay. Took dowry or not?
No.
So nationality.
Harsha, Nizam jab
Yeah, nothing. We didn't ask anything. They gave us.
they
That's
gave
it.
ade tukkante ade
No, if we demand, then it matters.
డిమాండ్ ఎట్లయినా ఇస్తారని తెలుస్తే అడుగు ఇయర్ అంటే అప్పుడు డిమాండ్ చేస్తుంటే
No, it's a nominal. Yeah.
సో టుక్ where did you deposit that? Where have you deposited it?
It's an investment on land. That's it.
So if you deposit in bank, where will it reflect?
Bank account.
Most important, no one is selling that feature.
Account balance.
Most important part is
Okay.
అది పెరుగుతుందనే చేసుకున్నావుగా
No, not at all.
అవన్నీ పైకి చెప్పొద్దు కానీ ఓకే జూమ్ కాల్లో చెప్పేస్తే ఎట్లా రైట్ సో యూ కెన్ టేక్ as many features as you want. Address will be there. So many other things are there, isn't it? Yeah. So what features shall we take here now? All features you can take. Account number will be which data type? Now each feature we have to write here, isn't it? Each feature we have to write here. Data type, name. Account number will be which type?
Number.
Numeric number.
So which data type you will choose?
Integer.
Mhm. Okay.
Number.
Account holder name,
String.
IFSC,
String.
customer ID,
Integer.
branch,
String. String.
address,
String.
String.
mobile number,
Integer.
Integer.
account type,
String.
String.
email,
String.
String.
bank name,
String.
String.
balance,
Integer.
Integer.
Float.
Mhm. Yeah. Can you create them now? Any challenge? Can you create them, or is there any challenge in writing?
We can create it. Sir.
You can create, right? Write data type, name, account number, which data type,
Integer.
what name you want to give. Every statement in Apex, we said it ends with a semicolon. JavaScript not necessary. You mark it or don't mark it, it's okay. Account number. Account holder name, which data type?
String.
String.
String. Account.
String, what to give?
Account.
Account holder
Name.
name you give, that is fine.
Email ID.
Balance, which data type you will give?
Integer.
Decimal.
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 Similar.
Decimal.
Balance.
Yeah. You take as many features as you want. Each of this should be given abstraction. Data members, what abstraction it will have?
Private.
Public.
Data members, what abstraction it will have?
Private.
Data members must be hidden, right? So what abstraction you will take?
Private.
So after writing each of the feature, again go and say quick save. Is it working? Is it working?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes, simple. You add more features, nothing wrong. I just added 3 features. Same way, so many are there. You said which data type it is. Convert them into programs and start writing them. Yeah, convert them into programs and write them. Your development batch, can't see it. So can you add more members into this class, more data members? Yeah.
Sir.
And you people shared so many classes the other day, right? Each one of you all nearly wrote about 10 classes. Convert all of those into programs. Yeah. Convert those classes into programs. Now you know how to convert. So add features into it. Member methods we will add, but first add data members. Because without data members, how can I write member methods? Member method job is to provide service to data members, isn't it? So start doing this. Yeah, so start doing this. Write the member methods, write the data members. Take the class for each of your class, write the data members. All programs in your org. Earlier you have written it on paper, now everything should be on org. You have to quick save and finally save and leave the code. So if you leave again, you'll go back here. This is your Apex class, bank account. This is what you have written. And if you go back to Apex classes, you will further see your class here. Which class have we created? Bank account. Will you all write, everyone? Sonam, Bhargav, Rakesh, Ajay, Aparna, Deepti, Kirti,
Yes, sir.
Hindu,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Kalyan, Akash, Kushi, Haricharan, Lakshman, Monica, Manvir, Manohar, Aman, Prasanna, Ashok, Raju, Ranjit, Ravi, Ravindra, Rohit, Kiran, Rupa, Sainath, Saiteja, Saitya, Satish, Shivakant, Siddhartha, Sohit, Soni, Bharti, Srikant, Sucharita, Suma, Sundar, Surender, Tarun, Teja, Pavan, Ganga. Will you all write this?
Yes, sir. Sure.
Try, if in case you get stuck anywhere, let me know. We will see how to fix it also. Isn't it? You're learning, so you can make mistakes, no problem. Work according. Ganga Rastava. Ganga. Okay. Good then. So tomorrow we'll continue. We'll add more features, work with more aspects of programming. Yeah. Thank you.